Welcome back, YouTube. What's cracking? Another video, another episode. Let's talk about it for real, with your boy Hashim. I'm just playing with y'all, busting a rap. But seriously, it is another episode of Let's Talk About It for real. And I am your boy Hashim. And today I'm going to be talking about none other than Donald J. Trump. That's right. But not in the capacity that you think I'm going to talk about him in. I'm not talking about his presidency. I'm not talking about his policies. I'm not talking about his politics. Quite frankly, we had enough of that over the last few weeks, and it's been crazy. Whether you're left wing, right wing, far right, far left, up, down, sideways, middle, I ain't talking about that. We moving past that. But what we can talk about is Donald Trump's ability to keep dodging these bullets, figuratively speaking, right? No matter what charges, no matter what allegations, no matter what convictions, he just skates right past it. And we got to get to the bottom of why. We got to figure out why this is. When people are getting put to the fire, when people are being held accountable for their actions in this day and age, Donald Trump is one of these people that for some strange reason, his supporters seem to overlook anything he does, says, and all his actions. And that's where we have to talk about character. And most recently, we had this happy birthday letter that he allegedly sent to Jeffrey Epstein. We all know who Jeffrey Epstein is. He supposedly committed suicide in prison because he got this list of mega names that, you know, was involved in his sex trafficking, prostitution, and child predator ring that he supposedly ran and orchestrated, right? So Donald Trump has been dancing around this whole thing about releasing the Epstein files. Let's get back to that. Let's not let it get completely thrown to the wayside because of other bad things that might have happened. Let's hold them to the fire, right? But yeah, this letter's been circulating, and Donald Trump claims that he was not buddies with Jeffrey Epstein, that him and Jeffrey are not cool, wasn't cool and all that stuff. But there's a lot of different things on the internet, pictures, videos, reports that says quite the opposite. Now, I'm not saying because you take a picture with somebody that you guys are chummy and buddies forever, but they also say pictures do speak 1,000 words. And in this case, these words are speaking very, very loudly, right? And you even had Elon Musk, Trump one-time buddy, best friends it seemed like at the time, who became rivals. And Elon Musk, once that happened, put him on blast. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That's why he won't release him. You have all these things, and yet we still just ignore it because you know what? The next story comes along and then we just skate past it, right? And that's another bullet that he dodges, right? So besides that, while looking into this Epstein situation, people, let's not forget about the Epstein situation, okay? Let's learn the truth. Let's let them uncover it. Demand that they uncover it. We need to know who's running this country. We need to know the type of character that we put in office. We need to know these things. This is a country that's supposed to be built on truth, justice, and the American way, right? And full disclosure on misconduct. But yeah, while looking into these things, this Jeffrey Epstein situation, I came across so many other allegations brought against Donald Trump, dating all the way back to 1970. I'm going to put it in perspective for you guys, because maybe when you see it, it'll start to sink in a little bit more, and we can understand that this is not about politics and more about somebody's character, right? So take a look at it, right? Take a look. The man has been accused of groping many women, many, all over, groping top, bottom, everywhere. The man has been accused of raping women. The man has been civilly convicted of sexual misconduct. Let that sink in. And he's been convicted of 34 counts of fraud, cover-up, election tampering. These things are serious things. I don't know why we choose to ignore it. And I have a theory, right, of why. I believe that most of his supporters are so brainwashed and hive mind that they feel like they need to be a part of something, right? And that division that I talked about in another video is at play here, right? Because this, let me back it up and give you an example of what Trump thinks about his supporters supporting him.
Where I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay? It's like incredible.
That's right. That's right. He can walk outside on Fifth Avenue, shoot someone in the face, and he would lose no voters, 0 voters. That's the way he thinks of his supporters. That no matter what he does, he will skate. He will get by. He won't lose you guys. And you know what? So far, he's been proven kind of right, right? It's not that extreme as shooting somebody in the face, but so far, he's been proven right. Right? Now, to further my point on his supporters, this is how they act and respond to sexual misconduct when it's put forward by Donald Trump himself. We all know it. Take a look.
Grab it while you can, Trump.
What is it?
The p***! Yeah, grab it all while you can. Except I can't talk like that in front of my daughter. Okay.
You just did.
Come on, people. Come on, people. This man just said that in front of his own daughter because he was so hyped up about Donald Trump. We got to remember that he's human. He is a human being, and the same laws, the same rights that apply to you, that apply to me, should apply to him. This is not about politics, man. This is about people. This is about country. This is about law. We keep holding people to law standards except Donald Trump for some strange reason. Let's stop. Let's roll it back, man. Let's roll it back and let's put it in perspective and ask yourself, take a look at the list and let me know that if you were convicted of any of these things, where would you be? Your ass would be in prison. Just like my ass would be in prison. For comparison's sake, Harvey Weinstein, Bill Cosby, even people brought to the fire, Matt Lauer, Kevin Spacey. It's been years and years, Puff Daddy, years and years of these people getting put to the fire for the same exact situations that this man is getting accused of. But we choose to ignore it. People, let's do better. Let's get back to the Epstein files. Since we skated past all that other stuff, let's get back to the new stuff. Let's get back to the Epstein files. Let's find out who's in it. We know it's not just only Donald Trump. We know it's a shit ton of people. And they all should be held to the fire, right? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's start remembering that we're people rather than sides. Because everybody keeps talking right, left, far right, far left. We just keep talking these sides instead of talking people, character. Now ask yourself, what type of man are you? What type of woman are you? Matter of fact, screw that. Ask yourself, what type of human being are you? Are you able to use objectivity? Are you able to see things clearly? Are you seeing things clearly right now? I challenge you to use that third eye and realize that we're all humans that need to be kept to the same standards. When we step out into this world, we have to think about our actions. We have to think about our reactions. We have to think about our morals. We have to think about what we're presenting and what we're putting out there. And it should be the same exact thing for Donald Trump. He should not be able to just run amok, say what he wants, do what he wants, and skate every single time. Let's do better, people. I challenge you to do better. Put it in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you feel. Let me know why you support Donald Trump and his views, if you support him. And let me know why you don't support his views if you don't support him. But let's keep the conversation flowing. Let's keep talking about it for real, for real. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's keep the conversation flowing. And let's do better.
Is there anything Trump could say that could come on up that would make you not vote for him?
No.
No matter what he says or does, I will vote for Donald Trump.
Well, if he said the N-word, would you still vote for him?
It wouldn't be right, but I would still vote for him.
What if he said everybody should go f little pigs? Would you still vote for him then?
I would still vote for him.